Evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. I was just saying, I'm in a little awkward situation. I'm caught in some traffic, but we can still proceed. I'm literally opened my computer and everything in the car, trying to do everything at the same time. There are some persons who are supposed to, I think some group, I think it's a group supposed to present, right? Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Right. I hope this thing don't knock me off again. Am I still host? Octavia, can you hand back host to me, please?
All right, sir.
All right, so when Octavia is finished handing it back to me. You know how to do that, Octavia? Thank you. All right, so your name is first. Oh no, Anika. Either you or your group members, can you share screen, please? Let us see what you have, what you guys have done.
Sure, sir. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Guys, can you see what we're sharing?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Sir, so for this one, the authored webpage, we use the name of the organization / company for the first and last name because this was written by an organization, the Bulward Health Organization.
Seems like sir got kicked again.
Oh, okay. All right, let's wait on him.
All right, go ahead for me. Sorry about that. As I tell you, I don't know if because the car is moving, why the connectivity is very bad. Felicia, yes?
Oh, sir.
Yes.
We were saying that for this one,
Uh-huh.
that so we use the organization or the company name for the first and last name. The Bull World Health Organization.
There's no such organization called Bull World. The organization is
Third,
called it's called World Health Organization. There's no other name for it. So unless you have not documented the thing properly, so unless there was an author and you should have put the author's name, but if it was written by the World Health Organization, it's written by the World Health Organization. Can you click on the source itself? Let us see what the source says. Click on the URL or open the link, share screen so we can see the link. Let me see exactly what you're looking at. And remember, for APA, you always remove the hyperlink.
You see in the screen, sir?
No, I'm still seeing
Alicia,
the
right click on it.
No, you have to
Highlight it
stop
and
sharing.
right click.
You have to stop sharing what you're sharing now. Then click open the link and then share that screen. She's still open. Oh my God, I would need to see right. Open the link now, and then you're going to share a screen so that I can see exactly. Because it could be that somewhere along the line you didn't you're not interpreting something.
Sir, good night. Sir, sir, sir. Sir.
Look like you can get kicked off again.
Sorry about that. It will be stable now because I'm in a control environment. I was asking, I think it was Felicia's group, to share the link so that I could see what they were looking at to see if it was corrected. If it what you guys were, if how you interpreted the link, it was correct. Able to share? Are you guys hearing me? I'm just trying to, oh yes, she's sharing, right. So this is Ministry of Health. Scroll down. Scroll down. Similar. Scroll. All right. See what you hold on. They're actually telling you how to cite it, but you were not paying attention. So this is actually not an online, it's not an authored web page. I'm going to actually teach you this tonight. It's actually a journal. It is a journal article because cited by, no, scroll back up. I might be wrong about something. Migration from the strategies, approaches to it. No, but it has authors. Here are the authors. So why you put World Health Organization? You have Barbara, Kasson, Pascal, Marco, Orwell, Mario. There are authors. So why did you put World Health Organization? So it's good that you're thinking. It's just that the interpretation is a little bit off, but I can see the effort, but it's not an authored web page. This more looks like a journal to me. Or it's a government website, really. Yeah, that means it's a, but why they call it? So why don't they show you how to cite it? So it was published by, click on Bull World Health org. Let me see what comes up. Let's see what that is. Click on it for me. Can you just click? Can you click and save some? Oh, that's what comes up. Okay, all right. Leave it. Scroll down for me. This is something so similar articles. Scroll down. Sometimes I actually show you how to cite it. Scroll down. All right, click on cited in books. Let's see what that is. Or the cited it. All right, this now looks more like it is an authored web page, but something, it's a lot of information. All right, thanks guys. Just share the link with me in the chat and I'll look it up. Done it, raise hand, go ahead.
Never mind, I was just saying when she clicked on the bull web page thing, it says bulletin of World Wide Web or something like that. But never mind.
Okay. All right. All right, thanks guys. Let's I don't know if Brittany Smith, are you in that same group? Or if you're not, can you or your group members share screen for me? Let me see what you guys have done.
Hold on. Anybody here from my group? I don't think I have the thing.
Brittany,
Yes.
hola.
Yes, Tony has it. Tony.
All right, let's look to see if this is correct. Can you comment to say if this is correct? Looks correct to me. The only thing I would do is to remove the hyperlink. I'm almost sure the 7th edition doesn't require the hyperlink. So you normally click on it and then say, hold on, this is how you do it. Copy it for me. You know, like when you're going to copy it like, and click right. Right, click right. And then you're going to see remove hyperlink. Then you click on remove hyperlink. Right, do it for this for the other one as well. All right, this looks very correct to me. The importance of biodiversity, sustainability. Yes, the source is seen relevant. Biodiversity conservation for suitable blah blah blah. Why that biodiversity? Yes, I like these two sources and they seem very relevant to the narrow topic. All right, so thanks guys. Stop sharing, Tony and group members. Very good work. Let's go. Cheryl, are you in that group? Cheryl Jadu Barrett, Mrs. Barrett?
Yes, sir.
You're in that group that just shared?
Yes, sir.
All right. Clovis Daniels, go ahead for me.
Miss DJ and Brown, she's the one to present.
Okay. So share for me. Give me 1 sec. What I want to do.
See my screen? Sir,
Yes,
you see my screen?
I'm seeing your screen. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's look at this. Even teachers at primary. Why are we seeing Springer? No man, take it out. Why are we seeing Springer link? Why are we seeing that? So remove that. Right, remove that. And right, and remember, it's a comma after the from. Retrieve from, comma.
I'm sorry, yeah. That's comma, right?
Is that a comma?
That's a
That
full
looks
stop.
like a
No, sorry.
Okay. Yes, it is good now. How many sources you are supposed to find? 1 or 2 or 3?
Sorry, you said one.
Only one?
Yes.
One.
With the narrow topic, how do I know that this is related to your narrow topic? Where's the topic?
What, sir, I didn't have it.
What's the topic again?
Wait, let me read it, sir. But I didn't add it to the Word document that I had.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So the question was.
The question is, not was.
The question is ways in which the feminization of teaching profession has affected student successions of boys.
Has affected the success of boys, right?
Succession of boys, right?
All right, so scroll down, let me just look at the source again. All right, yes, it's very relevant. All right. Very good work, thanks.
Okay, sir.
Delia, are you in any of the groups that just presented? Miss Walker, Delia Walker? All right, it's iPhone. I hope my students are Delia, you are your group members? What I'm seeing no, sir. What does that mean? So it means that you are not in the groups that presented before. So can you or your group members, let's see what you guys have done. And if you haven't done any work, just tell us so we don't waste time and we move on, all right? Because I have other things to teach you. All right, let's see what's happening in the chat. Oh, so she's not in a group, all right. Dadrian Brown, you are your group members. I'm not sure if you will.
Sir, I just presented.
Okay, thanks. I think Donnet was in one of the groups as well.
I'm in the group with Donnet, so I'm going to share screen.
Okay, all right.
Are you seeing?
It's coming up. What font, talk to me guys, what font size is this? And is it hanging? Is the second line hanging?
No,
Help,
sir.
help them guys, tell them how they can correct this one. Help them for me, please.
It should be Times Roman.
Times Roman font size 12.
And it should be hanging double space.
Turn off hyperlink.
And remove the hyperlink.
You're seeing the screen, right?
Yes, we are seeing the screen. That's why we are able to help you to make the corrections.
There it's hanging on double line.
It should be hanging from the second line, not from the third line.
No, it looks, the
Right.
first one is a question, you know, and then below
first one,
is the
yeah.
altered web page. So I think probably you guys looking at it wrong. So the
Look
first
at it, you have
the
3
question.
lines. The reference is in 3 lines. So it should be the second and third line should be hanging. I'm not talking about the question.
Right. So didn't you rewatch the video in terms of how to do the hanging? And I think we also posted the recording or the video that we showed to show you how to do the hanging in the WhatsApp group.
But it's saying hanging.
No, it's not hanging. Can you try and do the hanging for us? So try to do it. No, let us see what
make the
you're doing.
corrections.
Say that again.
What are you saying, sir?
No,
No, I'm
she's
asking-
getting that from her emails.
Right, and then this is actually not an authored web page. What type of source is this? Look carefully for me, guys. What type of source is that? It's very much there telling us what type of source it is. Let me see if you guys are reading everything that is there.
Is it a book?
media?
It's from our website.
No, not from our website.
It's from our website.
No, it's not from our website.
CNN.
That's from an edited book. Is it an edited book?
Guys, look carefully for me.
Guys, it's a social media.
You're not reading.
Sir, law enforcement's website.
No, it's not. What's the name of the source?
Sir, is
CNN.
blog?
What is CNN?
Oh, social media site.
CNN is social media?
It's from
No,
news,
it's
sir. So it's a news site.
Media
So it's a
site.
newspaper, magazine, article.
Right, so it's a news report.
Okay.
Remember that CNN is a what? A media house. Isn't CNN a media house?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
sir.
not an authored web page, okay? This is a news report.
Okay.
So part of what you have to do when you're looking for your sources, you have to ensure to know if you're using a newspaper, a news report, an authored web page, and so forth. All right, that's very critical for you to understand that.
Okay, sir.
All right, so you guys are going to work on the corrections in terms of the hanging.
Okay.
All right, so stop sharing for me, thanks. Kenya, I'm not sure if you were in any of the groups I presented.
Sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
Can we excuse the class of 10 minutes, please, because I'm going to work home.
Go ahead, sir.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Kenya, did you hear me? Are you able to speak? Or if your group members are there? All right, Kenya is not physically here. Kevon, go ahead for me, Kevon. It's not Kevon, just tell me that he's going to walk home. No, that was Kevon. This is Kevon. Bailey? Kevon Bailey? All right. Oh, Kevon.
All right,
Kevon is
sir. My group is gonna come on screen now.
Yes, sir. I'll be the one that's sharing.
Okay, all right. Can we see it a little bigger? Why is that big old gray thing up the top? What's that thing? Can you get rid of that? Yes. Right. All right, so we're looking at the impact of COVID-19. So it's the impact of COVID-19 on healthcare professionals in the Caribbean. I'm not sure why affected is there. Impact and affected mean the same thing. Is that what we write? Is that the correct acronym for COVID-19? Is that the correct acronym? It's still not correct. What else is wrong? What else is wrong? Remove the line from under it as well. Remove the right. Don't underline anything. Author's webpage, is there a need for an apostrophe?
Right here, sir.
Between the R and the S.
How many web pages are there? 1 or 2?
2, sir. So it's gonna be this, the top one, and this one over here.
So the apostrophe should be on the outside, and the page should be pages.
Pages.
All right. So you have impact of COVID-19 on healthcare professionals in the Caribbean. What is wrong with this young man? Impact of COVID-19 on healthcare professionals in the Caribbean. Correct that for me. And COVID is, I'm almost sure the OVID should be uppercase as well. You will find out that when I'm marking your papers. I am very, very meticulous. Well, how you have the correct thing in the first source and you write it wrong up top. All right, so impact of COVID on healthcare professionals. Is everything okay with the first source? Seeing any errors, people, or is it okay?
Seems okay to me.
It is fine, sir.
It is, yes, that's correct. Once it is actually an authored web page, let's look at the second one. Everything is okay with the second one?
Yes, sir.
That is correct. All right, very good work, Kimani and group members. Very good work. All right, Cheyenne Masters, I'm not sure if you or your group has presented. Can you or your group member?
Yes, sir. We had presented the first group.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Let me go down the participants list. Leroy, Morris, what about you?
Yes, sir. Group present already.
Group presented already? All right, so let me go down the participants list. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Because sometimes is there any group that has not presented? Even if I haven't called your name, but you know that you're supposed to present. All right, go ahead, Rashidia, go ahead. Let's see what you guys have done.
I'm in Kevon's group that just present.
Okay. Oh, because I saw a raised hand. Okay. Oh, you were just applauding your group members. Ricardo Casanova, what about you? Ricardo Casanova? Not hearing anything. Rohanna Earl?
My group had presented already, sir.
All right. Samantha Smith?
Presented, sir. Is the one you said we are supposed to correct.
Okay. And remember, people, if you know that your group has not presented and you tell me that your group has presented, it's the burden is on you, because this is a learning exercise for all of us. Tony and Thousand?
I presented already. I'm the one that shared the screen for Brittany Smith.
Okay. Tasha Green, what about you?
Sir, my group presented already.
Tasha, say that again, I didn't hear you.
Sir, I'm saying my group presented already.
Okay. Sherry and Bartley presented already?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead for me.
Have you seen the screen, sir?
Yeah, but why did you copy and paste it? I'm seeing that you copy and paste it. In real life, I would give you 0 for this, right? Because I can actually see the background.
Okay, sir.
Remember, you're not smarter than the lecturer, no? Yeah, I can see evidence that this was, and you can't cite from a blog. Under no circumstance are you supposed to cite from a blog. All right, so.
Excuse me, sir. Did you give everybody a different topic?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because this is the one that we did in our class. So I'm wondering
Right,
if some of us got the same topic.
No, everybody got something different. So that's why you see I'm looking at the source of what the previous groups presented and asking questions and also trying to determine whether or not it is relevant to the narrow topic. So your narrow topic is the importance of biodiversity sustainable development. The issue I'm having is that 1, you're quoting from a blog, and 2, the information was not typed, it was copy and pasted. If you're going to copy and paste the information, you ensure that I cannot detect that. I'm able to determine that.
Okay, sir.
All right. And the reason why we don't encourage persons to cite from blogs is because, anybody can create a blog. And we don't know if the person is a specialist in the area.
Okay.
Right. All right, thanks, guys. Let me just check on my list. Chantal Miller. Who presented already?
So I wasn't here last week. I
Okay.
texted you earlier.
Where's my phone? Guys. Okay, so what are the sources that have I taught you how to document a journal article?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, so that's what we're going to do this evening, all right? We're going to do a journal article. Just give me 1 second, I need to find my phone charger because I'm using the Wi-Fi data, and if the phone dies, the class ends. So give me 1 second. Oh, before, so first, no, this is what I want.
than 20 million people use Grammarly and improve their writing. Everyone, I'm Angry.
Sir, we're not seeing your screen.
Hold on. We're not supposed to see it yet. Oh, that was the image one. Oh, it's right there. Coming up, guys. Because it's the internet. Please.
How to reference.
So I'm going to share the link here. And then I'm going to share screen. Did somebody say hi in the WhatsApp group? Can somebody say hi in your WhatsApp group, please? Can somebody say hi in the WhatsApp group, please? All right, so I'm going to share screen now, and you're going to watch how to document a journal article. It's on my screen. Stop sharing and let's start.
APA 7th edition. There is perhaps no how to reference APA 7th edition. There is perhaps no kind of source more frequently referenced and cited in academia than a journal article. Therefore, today we're going to cover how to create a reference entry for a journal article, whether it's a print journal or an online journal. When creating a reference entry for a journal article, we're going to follow the standard prescribed order outlined by APA 7th edition. That means we begin with the author, we follow that through with the date, the title of the work, and then the location. So, in accordance with APA 7th edition, we begin with the author. The surname or family name will come first and will be closed out with a comma. In this case, we have Gambino, comma. The initials of any names included in publication will follow the surname and will be closed out with a period. In this case, C period. The author's name is followed with the year of publication, which is placed in parentheses and is also closed out with a period. Once we have the date, we're going to follow that up with the article title, which will likewise be closed out with a period. Because the article title is a short work, it will not be italicized. Moreover, because the article has a title and not a proper name, we will not use proper name capitalization. Instead, we will simply capitalize the first word of the subtitle, and any proper names, initializations, or acronyms that appear in the article title. The article title is followed by the name of the journal, which is closed out with a comma rather than a period, because we still need to add some information in order to locate the article within the journal. Now, there are some formatting differences between the article title and the journal's name. For example, the journal is the larger work, so it must be italicized in contrast with the article title, which is not. Likewise, the article title isn't a proper name, but the journal's name is a proper name. So you will capitalize everything except for prepositions and conjunctions that are less than 4 letters, or the words the, and an, unless they're at the beginning of a sentence. Now you may have noticed that the journal's name is actually on the second line of the reference. APA uses a hanging indent for the reference page. This means that the first line will be left align, but those underneath of it will be indented 0.5 inches or 1.27 centimeters. The volume number and issue number will follow. 2 key points. The volume number will be in italics because it is a larger work that contains issues, the smaller works. The issues will not be in italics, but to differentiate the two numbers, we will put them in parentheses. The volume and issue number are typically followed by a page range. However, if the article is published strictly online and doesn't have page numbers, you can simply put the article number or eLocator after the issue and close it out with a period. If there are page numbers, introduce the first and last page numbers and link them with a hyphen before closing them out with a period. If you're creating a reference entry for a print version of the journal article, there's no further information required. However, most people will access journal articles online, in which case you need to provide an electronic source. To do this, you have 3 options. First, you can provide the DOI number. DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier, and this initialization will actually be put in lowercase for your reference entry. It will be followed by a colon and then the DOI number. Now, special note, do not put a space between the colon that follows DOI and the DOI number itself. There isn't a DOI number, but the source does provide a DOI link, then you can put the DOI link instead of the DOI number.
We still say retrieve from.
If you cannot find the DOI number or link, you can simply copy and paste the URL. However, the DOI is preferred because most URLs will have a university-specific ID within them that prohibits anybody from outside of the university to accessing that source, making it difficult for many readers to open up those sources. Special note: when providing a link, the 7th edition of APA actually requires that they be hyperlinked, unlike the 6th edition.
Okay, so I stand corrected. So the 7th edition, no, it has to be hyperlinked. I don't know why they bring back the hyperlink. 6th edition, it wasn't hyperlinked. No, the 7th edition is saying it's hyperlinked. So going forward, please hyperlink all your sources. Heard me, guys?
So all sources, sir, must be hyperlinked, right? That's
The
what you
ones
said?
that have URLs. The ones that have URLs.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So do keep that in mind when referencing electronic sources. Now,
so we have looked at that. Let's just look at our own example. I think we did one last night in the other group. No, what I did for them, that's not it. Let me show you how you can find journal articles. So let me go here and share screen. So let me show you how to search. This is how I want. Let's search, share screen again. Where's my Google? Right, Google's here. So are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we go Google, but we're not going to go google.com, we're going to go Google Scholar. So that's where you find a lot of academic. So let's just say journal article on impact of Facebook on academic performance. Right? So some of the sources you have to look very careful now to make sure that the source is actually a journal and not a book. So don't assume because you type in journal, all the sources that come up are indeed journals. You have to look. So this is a journal because it says volume and all of that. So this looks like a chapter in a journal. New PDF. Let's see if they are. Let's see if they give us.
Sir?
Yes?
So only the volume you use to identify a journal?
No, sometimes the name will tell you. Because some journals actually have the word journal in them. And we are also seeing the DOI, which is right here.
Okay.
So this is indeed a journal. What I'm trying to find now, sometimes they actually tell you how to cite it. Not in all cases. All right, so what information we need to write down now? So we need the names of the authors, right? We need the year. Are we seeing that?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Your screen is very fine. I have to be close up to my laptop screen to see it. I can't see your screen.
I'm just sharing screen. I'm not sure why that is.
You need to zoom in on your own. Change your view options at the top. Where it says 100% or 150, you can zoom your screen accordingly.
All right, thanks for that, because I was just sharing, I'm just sharing what is on screen. All right, so can we write down the information that we need, and then we're going to do the journal. We're going to actually write the source together. So this is, I think this is a chapter in the journal. So this is the chapter. This is the chapter. The name of the journal, I think, is Computers and Education. The volume is 142. It was published in 2019. And sure you're writing it down, people. There are 3 authors. This is one person's name, so long. Looks like one person's name. Okay. See all tables.
Sure, it look like one person.
Yes, it seems to be one person's name. Because this thing ends at it. Let me see.
Very good. Somebody try Google the name and see.
No, man, we don't have to Google it, you know. Once it's there like this, we have to accept it as is. Journals normally don't give you wrong information. That's one of the reasons why we always tell students to cite from journals. Let's see what is here. All right, so it tells us download when on the full issue. All right. So it's volume 142. Come on, this is the name of the journal, because here it is right here. What I don't think we have are the, does it tell us the page numbers that this is from? That's the other thing we don't. That's the other thing we don't know. I don't know that we know the, we have this. But I'm not seeing, they're not telling us the page numbers. We're supposed to tell you the page numbers, but we can make that up. We can make up the page number. Finish writing information?
No, sir.
All right, let's look at another journal as well. Let's see if this is a journal. All right, you heard it tell you. All right, so this is very easy because what they're doing, they're telling you exactly how to cite it. So this is easy. all we do, we copy. So that's one of the things with journals. Oftentimes they'll give you enough information. So for this one, we actually have the information because they give us a page number 1 to 5 and all of that. Do we see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want everybody to, working in the same groups, just to add it to your list of sources. And then you're going to share a screen. Giving you 5 or 10 minutes or so to do that. And I posted the information in the chat. As well as the link. Giving you 5 minutes.
So you're going to find farm breakout.
Say that again.
I'm going to form breakout rooms so we can meet in our groups.
No, one person can't do it. Just look at the information. One person in the group.
Okay.
Finish?
I wrote something, sir, but you can probably look at it and see if it's correct.
You can share screen. Evidence of copy and paste.
No, sir, I only copied so that I'll have it at the bottom, but I actually wrote it out at the top. So that's because it's one monitor, so I don't have to go back, come back, go on.
Which one is this? Is this the one I gave you in the chat?
Yes.
All right, so put that space between, is that word supposed to be systems? But that's not systems.
Sorry. All right. So
Put that space
here.
between. Right. That's the DOI, which is supposed to be full stop. Yeah. So remove the comma. No, there's no full stop at the end of the DOI. You're supposed to go, right, remove that comma and put a full stop.
Okay.
Right. Are you sure this is what I gave you?
Yes, sir, it's what I got from the...
I'm just checking.
Sir, is it
why did you put a colon instead? They have quotation marks. Something right, yes, sir.
Sorry, you can look at that. I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm looking at what I gave you. Hold on, let me just move my mouse and see what you are doing. No, so for this one, you don't put month and day. So remove that as well. Not for journals. You must put the year. I never tell you to remove the year, you know. I said month and day.
Sir, that's correct with a full stop?
You have to, yes, then it's the same thing follows. It has to have the full stop. Okay. But this is not really that's what I'm realizing. It's not really a journal. This is not really a journal, you know.
Because what I was looking at, sir, it says conference.
Right, it's not a journal.
So that's what kind of got me confused as well.
Yeah, let's not look at this one. This is not a journal, to be honest. It is not a journal.
Okay, so I should remove this and then use the previous one that we were looking at.
Right. Yeah, that's not a journal. The journal normally has all the other details. These are okay, so they're giving us a lot of conference papers. All right, let me see something. Is it the journal lesson? That's not the journal. Oh, hold on. This is a journal. I think I just located a journal. Okay, so I've just found a journal. Right. Let's share a screen so you can see it. Yeah, there it is. All right, so this is actually showing you how to cite the information, but this is not APA, you know. All right, so they're showing you APA. Right, so they're literally doing the APA for you. So let's copy this and put it in the, let's put it on. All right, so I've copied that. Let me stop share. Let's do this one together and put it on this paper. So let me share screen again. Where's my APA paper? Are you seeing my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right, so let's tidy this thing up so that it looks. So this is supposed to be times. This is 12. Let's do the hanging from now. Double space, double hanging. All right, so let's tidy it up. All right, so this is, why do we have two commas? Oh, what we're not sure is if they're doing, which is the first name and which is the last name. Let's go back, because this cannot be APA and it's correct. How do you know? And da. All right. So it's and Samia. All right, so let's fix it now because this is the last name. So we're going to put S here, full stop, no, full stop, comma, and remove this because this is a person's first name. Then we're going to do the same thing here because this is Miriam. Well, that person has several. So we're going to do M dot A, full stop, comma. We're going to remove, tell me if you're understanding, people. Remember, it's the last name for this one.
Right.
Right. Who the hell is this now? Let me see. Let me just look back at the original source because it tells you their name. These people have some very strange names.
So I think the boot is the last name.
Them seem Indianish.
Yeah. The but is the last name, right?
Right.
Yeah,
and then the
but Masood is who? Oh, Masood is just Masood. Yeah. So Masood stays as is.
and then RM for but.
Right. So R dot M dot. So let's remove this. So this is what? A, right? A dot.
Yes, yes, sir. Delete that.
And this would be A, and we delete this.
Right.
So now we're going to lowercase these things, right? You know, there's a way to do it, but I will learn it the other day. You know? Anybody knows how to lowercase this without having to retype everything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, highlight everything.
The A, sir. No, sir, not that one.
No,
the other
not that one.
Sir, the A beside the eraser up top.
Yes.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
No,
No, sir, the other A. Sir, the A beside that one. Oh my. Sir, the other A in the box.
Sir, the one that has the big A and the small A.
And the small
This one? Or
The
this
one that
one?
has the big
To the
A and
left,
the
yes.
Right. Click
And
on
you
the
click
drop
down.
Right.
Lowercase.
Right.
Right. So then we guys teach me something because I never know that. All right. So, but we have to ensure that it's the right size. It looks very small. So let's bring it back to 12. Yes. All right. This is correct. Yeah. We just put a comma. But they say that we are supposed to hyperlink, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's.
Yes, sir. The 7th edition.
So all we need to do is this. There you go. It's hyperlinked. And that's your journal. Everybody understands?
Sir, for the 2-2, can you just explain what that one is again, please?
All right. So this is the volume number and this is the issue number. They're saying the volume number is italicized and the issue number is in parentheses or in brackets. But that information is not something that you're going to make up, you know, it's normally given. Once you're using a journal, all the information will be there.
Okay, but sir, just when you went on it, no, you use the cited, right?
You use
No, I'm saying you use the section that says cited. That's what you use.
Sir, so for the part was it 17 to 30, and you don't write PP beside it?
No, not for journals.
Okay.
Journal is the exception. Not for journals.
No, so sir, what I meant is that if you can actually look at the page and
I know I answered you. I was answering a separate question. And I'm saying not in all cases, they're going to tell you how to cite it. Some will and some don't. This is why you have to know it, how to do it on your own, and don't rely on the site.
Sir, I don't understand how
that's
you
what I'm
get the
asking
number.
you. That's what I'm asking you. So I'm asking if you could show us on the website where exactly we got the number, being that you cite it. Just in case one
Remember
of the journals cites it.
Remember that this information was given to us a while ago, and so it's not that I went there and found it. The information was given to us. But let me show you where the information is. Hold on, let me show you. I know what you're asking me. Hold on. All right, so here it is, volume 2, number 2. This is what is there. So volume 2, issue 2. It's right there. That's why I'm saying that once it's an academic journal, you will see the relevant information. Volume 2, issue 2.
Okay, sir, got it.
All right. All right, so so that was journal. So what have we done so far? We did journal, newspaper, authored webpage, book, right?
Magazine as well.
Magazines as well.
Magazine as well. Right,
Edited books.
Right, let me just check to see if because I not only teach you every single one of them. At this level, no. All right. I think they ones that I have 35. So we have book, authored webpage, journal, newspaper, magazine. Yeah, I don't think you need to learn any other.
Sir, can you put it back on the journal example that you did, please?
I'm going to post it in the chat. Hold on. Yeah, go
Sir,
ahead with
is
the
there
question.
a journal? I never mind.
I have a question, you see? For the authored webpage, right? Sir, how can we identify an author webpage? Because for the one my group and I did, and you said
You have to read the information. That's what I'm saying. You have to read the information and make that determination whether or not it is an authored webpage. It's not as if there's a hard and fast rule. So you have to, because remember, it's part of what is called research. You have to make the determination as the author to say, okay, this is an authored webpage, because there are certain pieces of information that you're looking for. If you don't see certain pieces of information, then you don't use it.
Okay, sir.
If you don't understand the source too, don't use it. Choose something else. All right, so this is a big class. So I'm going to make you working groups of 3. But hold on, let me find that thing. So the homework is going to be something a little bit more systematic, and you're going to actually work in groups of 3. Let's see if I can find this thing. Where did I save it? Not on the ECC. What are your majors again? Remind me of your majors. What are the majors?
Business.
Where did I see that thing? Just personality, random. Out. What's this? No. All right, hold on. That's what sample what? No, that's not that. With 41 notes, what do you gonna be fun? Let's say types. No. 6. No. 2. All right, here's some instances. All right, so this is more what I'm looking for. What you say are your majors now for me? What are your majors? Is there anybody who's doing like business administration, Talk to me, guys.
Yes, sir. Business
Yes, sir.
administration.
Business
My
admin.
major is administration. No, financial management is my major.
Supply chain management.
Sir,
Yes.
I need to ask a question. I know I'm supposed to ask admissions, but I was matriculated and I said that doing this class is like a bridging course. How long am I supposed to do the class for?
You have to go to them. I can't answer that question.
Okay, all right.
All right, so we have, you said supply chain management.
Yes, sir.
What else?
Business
administration.
Sir, it's mainly, I think it's mainly business students you have.
Okay, all right, so I want for you to look at these topics and see if you're interested in any one. All right, so what you're going to do for me, I'm going to put you in groups of 3, and you're going to choose in the group, you're going to choose any one topic, and you're going to find one newspaper source, one newspaper, one magazine, one journal article, one authored web page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which other one I taught you?
Book.
Journal. Book.
So one book. And you know, for book, you can do book with chapter, book without chapter, or edited book.
Any one of the 3, sir?
Yes. No. You're going to choose, I'm going to put you in groups of 3, and you're going to choose any one topic.
No, the book, sir. You said.
Yeah, any one of the 3. Yeah, any one of the 3.
Okay.
So in other words, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources for me, but it must be relevant to the topic that you have chosen. Tell me if you understand.
Sir, it's similar to last week's assignment.
Right, but this time no, you're only focusing on one topic with 5 different types of sources.
Sorry, so let me understand. So you mean, so for instance, if we're doing one, then we can select any of the listed sources.
No, you're finding one of each type of source for the topic.
Oh.
In other words, this one is a little harder now.
Sir, so that's about 10 sources then.
Can't be 10 because I've asked you to find 5 sources. So it has to be 5 sources. 1 newspaper, 1 magazine,
Sir, that's
1 journal
30,
article, 1 authored web page, 1 book. You're only choosing 1 topic, you know, only 1.
Sir?
Yes.
Cyber crimes, and I'm choosing 1. Reasons for an increase in number of X becoming engaged in notary scamming. So
Right.
for this topic, I'm finding 1 newspaper article, 1 magazine, 1 authored web page, 1 book,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Right.
journal.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yes.
Are you
yes,
choosing
I
no
understand.
other topic? No other topic.
Noted.
Right. So it's not as if I'm not asking you to choose 1 from cybercrime, then you're choosing 1 from religion, then you're choosing 1. No, you're choosing only 1 from the long list. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Understand.
All right. So let me just, first of all, paste some of the, let me paste, not some, but all of the this thing don't work because where I am, I live in Kingston and I'm in Portmore. And you know this curfew business. So I need to ensure that I don't end up behind bars. Next thing I have to call you guys to come and bail me. Because when I tell
So
them
you're good man, you're rolling with the feds.
I'm rolling with the feds, yes. All right, so you're choosing only 1. I posted the topics in the WhatsApp group as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in groups of 3. So only 3, you cannot work with 2. I want only 3. Or only.
So I can repeat that.
Jesus, Tevon, why are you not listening, Tevon? I'm already in a predicament and it's 8:33. Where were you? Were you not listening to what I was saying?
Sir, I didn't catch it.
You're going to be put in groups of 3. I think 1 group might have 4 because there's an odd number. No, I'm going to remove some of these because there are more than enough odd numbers to make another group. So in 1, all right, so I'm going to remove, let me add a room and assign. All right, so move to 12, move to 12. All right. Okay. All right. All right, can some of the feds people, can you send me your direct number on WhatsApp? Send me your number via WhatsApp. Don't send it in the WhatsApp group, send it directly to me so that in the event that I'm stopped, they don't say I'm lying. Because you guys know how it goes with the feds, and you can't really blame them for doing their jobs. So what you're doing now, you're choosing any one and you're finding 5 different types of source. So 1 of each that I mentioned, 1 of each. Who is this? 1 of each. Give me a sec. All right, so right in terms of
for the
what you're
next class.
No, you're starting it right now. I have half hour. Don't think I'm not disappearing. Let me just assign some co-post so that while driving, at least one or two of you will be co-host, and you can hand back host to me. All right. So I'm making a few people. All right. All right, so go in the breakout room for me, please. Choose a topic that you really like, because that might be the topic for your essay, all right? For the entire course. So choose one that you really like. We will probably change it over time, but so choose one that you really like. Of the JCF, don't let yes, people, only she hasn't gone into the breakout room yet, Jesus. Yeah. All right, so she
Brittany, you're not in a group?
Yes, I'm in a group, but my Wi-Fi was acting up and I
The same thing happened to me a while ago. I think I would go right back, but it bring me right here.
What you said?
The same thing happened to me a while ago. So I think it would have bring me back in at the breakout room, but it bring me to the main room.
Shannon, class done?
I'm wondering because it's after 9.
Cause
There's
my
nobody
Wi-Fi kicked
else.
me out.
Yes, I guess we can just.
Well, we're coming off this then.
All right, we'll communicate in the group.
Everyone created a group so we can talk in that.
Yeah, okay.